marriages, which is just wild for multiple reasons, including, you know what happened before you could easily get a divorce?
Some women would kill their husbands.
By making divorce easy and accessible, what we've
Definitely reduced is the amounts of women in fabulous hats who claimed, my husband fell ill suddenly. That is not just a victory for feminism, it is a lifesaver for shitty husbands everywhere. But it gets even worse because Vance is also hard-line anti-abortion, as he explained in a radio interview when he ran for Senate.
Should a woman be forced to carry a child to term after she has been the victim of incest or rape? Look, my view on this has been very clear, and I think the question betrays a certain presumption that's wrong. It's not whether a woman should be forced to bring a child to term, it's whether a child should be allowed to live, even though the circumstances of that child's birth are somehow inconvenient or a problem to the society. The question really to me is about the baby. We want women to have opportunities, we want women to have choices, but above all, we want women and young boys in the womb to have the right to life.
Okay, every part of that is awful. Not just calling becoming pregnant by rape an inconvenience or taking women out of the pregnancy equation altogether, but also the phrase,
Young boys in the womb. What the fuck is wrong with you?
If you can't discuss the realities of pregnancy without sounding like a high school football coach subbing a health class, don't comment on them at all.
so that is at least in part who JD4 is, and I'd argue it is repellent. But the dangerous thing is, he's proven himself able to hide the worst parts of himself at moments when the most people are watching him. Take the VP debate, where for 90 minutes, he managed to come off as measured, reasonable and compassionate. Several times during that debate, Tim Walz actually said, I agree with you. And once it was over, many analysts seemed surprised by what they'd just seen. Yeah, it's true, even for what it's worth, it's not like that is the highest bar to clear, is it?
He's basically saying the Mucinex mascot is more fuckable than ever. That's not saying as much as it frankly should. The point here is,
when the next election rolls around, if he can put that act back on when everyone is looking,
we may be in trouble.
the point is, I know Vance is easy to write off as a charismaless arsehole.
But scratch even 1 inch under the surface, peel back the beard.
And you'll find something far worse, his batshit views and his
Bare fucking face. Oh, and one last thing. JD Vance also stuck his dick in between the cushions of a sofa
and thrust himself back and forth until climax. And if I may quote the man himself, yeah, of course I was just trolling by saying that. But that doesn't mean that
what I said was in any way
untrue.